Okay, greetings and welcome back to another Divinity Original Sin 2 Let's Play video with Melora. So it's technically the next day for me, but really it's still July 4th because when I played this yesterday it was still July 4th. It was just like around 1 o'clock in the morning. Now it is still July 4th, 4:37 in the afternoon. So let's continue. So I saw a review of this game, an IGN review, and it looks like you do eventually get more teammates so you can start a party. Sight range indicator. There are enemies ahead. Press left shift to see the enemy's sight range. When you enter their sight range, combat will start. You can try sneaking around by pressing C.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Oh, this is oil, so
Thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
well, the combat in here is so very satisfying. I love that.
Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
Automatically added to your hotbar. Fireball. Waypoint Shrine. No. can't understand what this animal is trying to say. If you had the pet pal talent, you could have a meaningful conversation. Red Prince. I know him. Maybe. He will join me.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Greet him heartily and say you're glad to see he survived the shipwreck. Casually remark he should find a place in the shade. Looks like he's been standing in the sun far too long. Take your leave. I do like how the options aren't just dialogue. It's kind of like reminds me of a choose your own adventure. And I like that. Let's do
The
that.
lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
Greetings, I'm glad to see you made it.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Glad to be of help. To stand idly when people are in danger. Scuff and say he owes you a bit more than gratitude. I was glad to have helped. I try to help whenever I can. It does everyone a disservice to just stand there and to stand idly by when people are in danger.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we?
Okay.
Now then, if there's nothing further.
So, what's next for you?
If you really must know, I haven't quite decided yet. I've a frightful amount of things on my mind, hence my standing here contemplating the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
I see memories of my childhood. Days spent in the sun.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
What do you mean by lost?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Oh no.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
You recall, no, he's the famous king. It's just Prince. Actually, I have no idea who you are. My memory is a little bit fuzzy.
Oh, may the Seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Yes, Throneback, say that you two have this and that to sort out. He's welcome to tag along. Says he's been obviously riveting. Well, he's been absolutely riveting, but that you have to dash invite. Perhaps we should travel together, and maybe I can help you reclaim your throne. What say you?
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all. Fine, I accept.
So I have my first party member.
On one condition.
And that is?
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind.
Okay.
I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Tell him your interests trump his. Well then, I shall make it a priority that we see this dreamer. Post haste. That's a promise.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying.
Most likely.
As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
He should stay true to his vocation. Ask if he has any martial experience. Say if you're interested. Say you're interested in someone with a little finesse. You should stay true to your vocation. Fighter sounds perfect.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
Oh, this was where I can maybe control what his class was, right?
Wavering is a sign of weakness. So make your choice and stand by it.
What do you know of the arcane arts?
Wizardry is embedded in my nature as deeply as the instincts to breathe and drink and mate. The dominion over fire suits me best, truth be told, but there is no school of magic I cannot master.
See, I like this. Need of a cleric. Someone who can heal and support your team. Say you'd like to travel with an enchanter. Someone who can manipulate and weaken your enemies. Someone who can drain life from enemies, cast necromantic skills, and can get up close and personal with a dagger. A wizard will do. Yeah, I could use a conjurer.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods, then gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, My Lord.
Okay.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Click on a party member's portrait to control them. The party member you are controlling has a gold highlight on their portrait. Pull your party portraits apart to unchain them. Oh, okay. Okay, so now they're... Okay, this is chained to me. And I can change formation. Oh, formation here.
A black cat. Well, some would see this as an omen.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
Okay, I can't speak to it.
Yes. Is it an audience you desire?
No.
Another giant speaks, Quercus.
Because you have pet pal talent, you can easily converse with animals. So I like this. So he has the skill.
No, never. I will pay it no notice. One of its troop has an air of nobility about it, but this one...
Okay. I think what I should do is, yeah, search the shores for other survivors. That makes sense. Oh, wait. Hold on.
It's still there, Quercus. Do you think it'll ever leave us in peace?
Probably referring to the person here. Tris. Greetings.
Hey lady, it's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh?
It is.
I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me. Ooh, that's a pretty one.
Come on, old man.
can't wait all day.
I wonder if there could be more people on the other side. Wringing out his tunic. Is this the guy that has a tunic? No, this person doesn't have a tunic. Right bracket. Okay. Oops. Oh, no. That's something. You've discovered a waypoint. Fleeing combat allows you to escape to any discovered waypoint. You can also quickly travel between waypoint. Okay. Well, there's a person here. And he has a collar. She has a collar. Tam?
The child has a small mirror in his
It's a
hand.
child.
He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
You can barter with almost all characters. Use the trade icon in the dialogue pane to start bartering.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Tell him not to worry, he can trust you. You can trust me, kid.
Why?
Tell him everyone's got to stick to their own kind, especially now that the world has become so dangerous. Because I would never hurt a child.
But are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Say you must be, or you wouldn't be here. Ask if he thinks you look like a sorcerer. Nod, you are. And by the looks of that collar around his neck, so is he. I am, and I'm going to guess that you're one too, since you have a collar around your neck.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
Why are you just standing here?
No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway.
Do your parents know where you are?
They're gone now. Their Majesties took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
It isn't safe here. A ship was attacked by Voidwoken, not far off this shore.
But you didn't die.
You survived by the skin of your teeth. You really should find some place safer to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
I sense a lack of fear in you.
Guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Drag an item you wish to buy or sell onto the barter window. Balance offer by pressing the scales. Confirm the transaction by pressing the red accept button. You can also identify and repair items. Shells. Okay, I don't need his services yet. Well, maybe I'll give him this. It's going to give me 1 gold? Okay. But he has nothing. I'll just... Are you sure you want nothing in return for that? Yes, just take the water. The star represents the trader's attitude toward you. The higher their attitude, the better their prices. You can raise the trader's attitude by gifting them items or gold. Okay.
Brachus Rex, for it is he, stares stonily out to sea. The old king responds. He vibrates. You feel the power come to you. The world darkens and...
Okay. It's just... how to use the way shrine. Here we go.
What's this? I found something.
Something hidden has been revealed. The higher your wits, the more likely you are to reveal traps and secrets.
I don't have the right tool for digging.
The ground here appears freshly dug. If you have a shovel, or if you are a lizard, you can dig here. Okay.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Oh. Oh. Seemingly bottomless. Where's my armor class? Physical armor. Okay, so okay, that's good. F9, is that quick save?
It's still there, Quercus. Do you think it'll ever leave us?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
So I wonder, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Me? I know who I am. But at least I think I am. Sometimes it feels like... No, I know who I am. Who are you?
Family of excellent breeding. Explain that you're a seeker of knowledge, but you fear where that pursuit has led you. Tell him you're just a lizard trying to survive. I'm a seeker of knowledge, but I also fear where that pursuit has led me.
You think books have the answer? No. I mean, I think I...
The cat
What?
shakes its head, as if trying to wake up from a deep sleep.
Are you feeling okay?
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine.
I wonder where you came from.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you. The cat's eyes are clouded and grey.
What's going on?
It's still there.
I know nothing of any of this.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of...
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
That's a nice staff.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
This is injustice at best and base cruelty at worst. Shout that whether she's telling truth or lies, you won't find out by mutilating her. Call out that only the gods are fit to take back what they have given. Yeah, it is only the gods that can take back what has been given.
Stay silent, you!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son. your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste.
Click on party members that have exclamation marks above their heads to initiate a reflection dialogue.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
The cruelty of it makes me sick.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
In dialogues concerning the entire party, characters that are not avatars will automatically give their own answers. Okay. So let's see if these guys have any input.
Still there, Quirker. The cat's eyes are clouded and
What's going?
Is searching for a lizard dreamer. We shall travel together. Searching for a lizard dreamer.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
Tell me more about why you need this dreamer.
There isn't much to say, but for the fact that I simply must. It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. The revelation will be world-changing. I just know it.
He's a prince. He has real castles. He shouldn't be building them in the sky. Tell him he's got you all curious now. Well, now you've piqued my interest.
And justified it is too. You'll be a witness to wonders, I assure you. As certain as the sun, such is my conviction. I will be, then grow beyond being.
So, we're here in town. What do you think we should do next?
I intend to rule an empire one day, not a tiny outcropping in the sea, lording over gulls and guppy fish. To that end, I suggest we focus on the obvious. A farewell to Fort Joy and a hello to the mainland. Of course, I'd much appreciate it if we managed to find a dreamer first.
Okay, so before we leave here. There must be a dreamer around here.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house?
Not now.
No problem, Freshie. In that case, enjoy your stay. But I'll be needing to collect your interment fee first, of course.
What is this internment fee?
I'm sure the Reds told you. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets.
They're just thugs. Please, perhaps you can let me pass without paying any kind of fee.
Now, why would I go and do a thing like that, Freshie? I don't owe you nothing. Honor! We're a little short on that around this place, bub. But I gotta hand it to you, you sure don't give up. Go on then. Whatever pennies you've got in your pocket ain't worth my breath. But don't you go telling Griff I was soft on you.
Ask after this, Griff. What does that mean? Thank you.
That's it. I call court.
This looks like a person.
1,000 buttons of dust. 50 buttons of tears.
You really need to leave that alone. Oops. I meant to
The
speak
woman
to
is
you.
scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Clap her on the back and ask if she's alright. Call for help. Turn away.
Don't touch me. You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the life from me.
Oh, I know how you feel. Look.
Do you? You seem fine. Don't you feel how tight this collar is? And there's nothing we can do.
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between her neck and the collar, but there's no space to be
It's
made.
on too tight, maybe. If you take or touch property that isn't yours, beware of consequences. Owners will develop a negative attitude towards you, and they will call the guards or even attack if you go too far. Is this person a dreamer?
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
It's used by a destructive spirit.
What? Oh, new, are you? Very good, very good. Make yourself at home.
What's on your mind?
My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
I ask myself the same question.
Naturally. How could one not? We've used Source for thousands of years. We have used it to heal, to grow. How can it be that it suddenly summons these horrors from the void? And when will Alexander ascend to divinity? We cannot continue like this.
This person is not a dreamer.
So this is Fort Joy.
The delivery. Surely you'll have one.
Crumbling disaster.
Scram, snake face.
I've got that special shipment he was asking after.
Where would a dreamer be?
Worse than war rations, these.
Hatch to the arena. This place is huge. Oh, okay, this is good. So waypoint.
Come on then, Lexi. Hey up.
Maniac. I find any bread, I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, goes the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth. You filthy cunt, you are.
Have your cud.
Disgusting. Just like all your kind.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
I'm not sure what you mean.
The Geists, dummy. The Hammer and Alexander had two in tow just a moment ago. Ugh. Thought you lot'd be interested in a thing like that.
So you don't need to know all the divine orders, horrors by name. Notice something in his tone and ask why she thinks you'd be especially interested in Geists.
Ah, no reason. Settle in, eh? A magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. High priest is up to his hood in sinners these days.
You keep his name out of your mouth.
What a dreamer be? I have no idea.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
Right, God. Will you quit dragging this on? Take that on then.
This is where, okay, this is the exit.
Come on then, Lexi. Hey up.
Out my face, or I'll punch your lights out.
Here, take some of this.
He smacks your hand away, refusing the potion.
You're trying to kill me, ain't you? Get!
What happened?
Those bleeding fools think they run the place, but I showed them.
Suggest he showed those fools what they do, in fact, run the place. Ask if he has any pointers for you. Say you don't blame blame him for losing his temper in this wretched place. Suggest he showed those fools that they do, in fact, run the place. Oh, okay. Well, I don't blame you for being as pissed as you are.
Aye. Only so much a man can stand before he won't stand it.
Who are you?
Frightfully busy at the moment, love.
Doctor.
Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
Pull a flask from your bag and offer it to her. Smile apologetically and say you're fresh out. Tell her she's a sad excuse for a healer if alcohol's the only remedy in her repertoire. Ask her if she has anything available to trade. Here.
Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? An old dean here would thank you too if he could.
What happened to this man?
Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Well, I had a run-in with them myself.
Lucky you came out of it at all. Plenty of folks around of here haven't, and it's me who ends up wrist deep in the gore.
Does anyone happen to know where I might find a dreamer? It's a cave. Okay, maybe I don't want to go there. Maybe not yet. Oh, maybe up here?
Is that thing eating corpses?
Migo. Oh, this thing could be bad. Hello?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
Cannibal?
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires.
We're not that far from civilization. You know, not lost. There's a healer just back over there.
Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
Say you're sorry, but you can't help him. Slowly back away from the creature, avoiding its bloodshot eyes. Lay a hand to your weapon. This fiend is dangerous. Little query. Where grows the yarrow? Now for I haven't much time. Slowly back away from the creature. I don't know.
Maybe I unscrew your lid and poke about inside and set your memory straight. Would that please you? Can you not remember now?
He needs to leave you be. Say he seems to be in quite a lot of pain and offer to help him discover the source of it. You seem to be in a lot of pain. Perhaps I can help you.
Ugh! Where does the yarrow grow? Where?
Well, that was certainly a mistake. God. Okay. Conjure a personal elemental that matches the ground surface it's summoned onto. Is it still my turn? Shields up. The stats of the summon will... okay, let's just... Let's do this. Oh, that hurt me as well. My turn. Okay. Let's back away. Attack of opportunity, of course. Wow. Down.
Fading.
Does not look good. Yeah, let's flee. Oh. Well, that's it for now. I was going to end this anyways. Maybe I won't go that way just yet. He seems to be very, very powerful, and maybe 2 is not enough. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and see you guys next time. I'm liking this game so far a lot.